Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Bloomsona. I mean, Bloomtown. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and hit the notifications if you like the content. And if you're watching this live on Twitch, hit a follow, and I really appreciate that. Well, let's get into it. The last episode, we almost got murdered. Well, that was exciting. Now let's see what we have to do today. Came to that mission cause I still can't get there. Let's see what the main mission is. Oh, the main mission go. So you're just going to sleep after everything that happened to us today? Yep, and I recommend you do the same. We were being chased by an actual axe-wielding psycho today. He chased us, but he didn't catch us. That's the main thing. We should rest. But he could come for us right here at any time. Even Grandpa's in danger. He's not going to run around town on all fours sniffing out our trail. Well, you don't know that. Actually, I think he might. He was kind of unhinged. Then he'll be apprehended by the police. I'm pretty sure we're safe here. Okay, I think you're right. Oh snap. Darn Ray, now I have to refresh all the nearby lampposts. Ugh. Emily, Emily, please wake up. What time is it? 8:30. I still have half an hour. I have a letter here from, well, you can guess from whom. He knows where we live? Afraid so. I'll meet you where your little friend is getting bored on the underside. Does he mean Bob? He's more like Bob's ghost. That means he's in danger. Otherwise, I'll have to clear these forests of people completely. I'd like to avoid that. You know what Dad once told me? If a fight is inevitable, strike first. We'll go there and we'll win. So, if I made lockpicks, why can't I lockpick this door? Let's see. I'd like to fully upgrade my gear first. So, probably should do some work. That's the only thing I don't like about this game, where like they don't tell you what the deadline is, because there clearly is one since they mentioned it. I guess it's not as tight as Persona's, like, or definite as Persona's deadlines. That way, that's why they're not telling me, like, oh, you have until this date, but I'm sure at some point it'll fail. Or they'll tell me, oh, like, you have to go in now or else. Oh, come on, man. Close. Open. Let's see, is there a bench I can sit down and wait? By the time I get to the bench, it'll already be 10 o'clock. Yeah, I don't have enough money for that. Whoops. Crap. Wish they had a mini map. Hey Bob. Hey guys. You alright? You didn't leave right away. Am I ever worse or better in the embrace of eternity? Everything seems alike. Looks like we have some time. I suggest we make a plan. Did you want to talk about something? Yeah, kinda. Hello. So we're not gonna just talk about the killer coming right now. Let's change the top there. Yeah, we already know that. Bob, run! I can't, I can only fly now. Yeah, we'll fly that. Then fly away now. He's behind you. Ooh. I wonder what's gonna happen next. No! So good of you to come. Time for you to die. What quest failed? Oh, well, it was a side quest, so I'm gonna leave it. You'll pay for all those children's lives you've ruined. You'll soon be saying all of them yourself if you believe in all that sort of nonsense about heaven. So young, and yet you care so much about what's going on. Most commendable. Give yourself a pat on the back. Only it's too late. You should have taken action sooner. You have to pay for your parents' mistakes. Well, he's doing a fair amount of damage. Good thing I got that. Nice. I'm betting he has a second form. I will pay for your parents' mistakes with your blood. You may see me as a rabid animal, but I know the value of my friends' lives. Thanks, Ramona. Oh yay, he summoned something. Damn. Bye. Yes, show me your teeth. Hate is perfect, the perfect cure for indifference. It's ironic for a psychopathic killer to refuse of lacking empathy. Why, that's honey in my ears. Last time they called me that was back in the Marine Corps. You don't know squat about life, you little brats. You miserable bastards. You all grew up to be freaks just like all the rest of them, ready to turn your backs on the men who protected you with their lives. Great, phase 3. Well, hopefully 2 of them have less HP than the rest of them, but that could be an issue. hit me. Wrong one. Oh well. You lost. Better turn yourself into the police, mister. Where? This guy's in for a surprise. Where is he? What did you do? He's gone. I'm alone again. The demon is gone. The war is over. As long as I live, this war will never be over. You win. The world screwed me again. Hey, did you see that? He just walked away. Yes, I expected him to get down on his knees and repent. No, guys like him never repent. We should check out his cabin and call the cops if anything goes wrong. Maybe we shouldn't. No, we should. Are we gonna check the cabin? Where do you think you're going? Damn. I mean, it's time to get up. The job Cooper has for you has already... probably ready by now. Heavens to mercy. Only a miracle could save us. Us? You'll just be lying on the couch. If only you knew how exhausting it is to be such a good doggy day in, day out. You know what day it is? The one day with absolutely no chores, that's for sure. Yay! That's not that simple. Later today, the baseboards of the house will be shining like medals of honor on the chest of Marines. There won't be a single germ left in the basement today. And only a miracle could save the dirt from your cleaning cloth, and I don't believe in miracles. This is bound to happen sooner or later. Come on, Chester, it's no big deal. You can do it within an hour. Oh, universe, deliver us onto us a random event to save us from this drudgery. The rule of this house leave nothing to chance. Did you order a miracle? Oh my god. Am I in a bad sitcom? Great, the four of you could finish faster. But there's only 3 of them. Oh no. Actually, I was hoping to ask your grandchildren and Hugo to go to the city district with me. Get to work. Fine. At least I tried. You could have been more persistent. Come on, that only took you an hour. That's not so bad. It was 7 dog hours for me. Hooray! We're in this place. And this is our church. Here you can pray to the Lord to save you from doing chores. Grandpa is scarier than Beelzebub out there. Where do you know that name from? It's from a comic book about a priest. He smokes non-stop and doesn't go to church much, but he sure chases down some Beelzebubs. If we're lucky, we'll meet some kids from the town tonight and hang out with them. They're not so bad if you give them a chance. And here's the center of our city life. It's no Chicago, but of course, there we are. Wow, seems like there's a lot to do here. Why didn't we come here sooner? I don't know. We had to clear the woods of demons. Yeah, right. Awesome, just like home. This city fears me, for I have seen its true face. Yeah, Mr. Fearsome. Here comes the boys. Hey, the boys. I see Ramona brought somebody else. New people, new germs. You know, half the natives of Central America died from European viruses. Don't worry, Ronnie. I'm sure they washed their hands. I refrained from shaking hands anyway. Nerd. Hey, city wolves. Hello, hillbillies. You're cordially welcome to be here today, thanks to our hospitality. I'll explain for the newcomers. That's a joke. Hello, strangers. When was the last time you brushed your dog? I don't want my airways clogged with hair. Oh no, I'm already imagining it. That part isn't a joke. Ronald is alright, but he doesn't do dirt. I'll just stick to basic safety precautions so I don't get sick. It would be the first time unwashed barbarians raise the cities to the ground. I'm Emily. Whistles. Oh, Emily's an imaginative one. That's what we need. This Joker is Preston. Clean freak is Ronald. A nice guy is Johnny. Let's cut to the chase. What better way to start the day than hide and seek? Well, another option is to not clean grandfather's basement. Nailed it. Hide and seek is a great idea. I'm in, but I won't be the one seeking. The new guys don't know the best hiding places yet, so I'll seek first. Alright, Johnny. Thanks, bud. Don't mention it. Count to 30 and go seek. Alright, we can start from right here. Start. 1, 2, 3. Run. 6. Where's Chester? We were running together. He ran ahead. I don't know where he is now. There's no time. We need to get anywhere except on the road. You gonna move it. I'm actually right here. What a life. Nowhere to hide from the relatives. There's Chester. Where did you run off to? What if you get lost? John might hear us. Rose, count it yourself. The state accolades 50 cents per day for each orphan and $3.50 for mentally ill. This orphanage will pay for itself in under 2 years. I'll have the mayor look the other way next month. Put the issue to rest. There won't be any audits. Just shuffle the board of trustees. We're nearly finished cleaning out the old wards of the asylum. Don't disappoint me. If anything goes wrong, I'll buy myself out, but you, on the other hand, you'll be finished. I'll do my best, Mr. Lewis. Do not make me regret my generosity. Go to administration and earn your share. Yes, Mr. Lewis. What a jerk. But at least he pays and doesn't harass me. These days, money literally pours down the street, and damn poor people dare to complain. Hey, kiddo. Who, me? Who else? Do you want a new bike? Ah, of course I want one, but my mom doesn't let me talk to strangers on the street. Your mother's right, but I'm not a stranger. Come here, look, the whole town knows me. Mr. Lewis, hello. Hello, young people are our future, so I decided to invest in you. Come take your new bike. It's here in the truck. Yeah, okay. Soon, I'll give them to all your friends, too. To all the kids. Thank you, Mr. Lewis. Oh, gotcha. And that's why you don't just look in trunks when some evil sounding guy tells you to do it. What happened? I closed my eyes before to be more stealthy. Well, we need to find the others and talk about it. And then he said, gotcha, and just drove away. Are you sure you're not making this up? Not another chip of chocolate will ever pass my lips if I'm lying. Emily isn't lying. Mr. Lewis runs an asylum just outside of town. My mom threatened to send me there for bad behavior. Spooky place. I heard there are ghosts. Ronnie, we're in the middle of a situation here. We don't have time for your stories. One day my stories may save your life. Anyway, he's a big shot, and no one's going to believe us over him. We need proof. Apparently, he's on the board of trustees for our orphanage. I think they must be keeping Johnny there. We can't just break in. They could just move Johnny and we never find him again. Yes, we'll have to do everything by stealth. And clean. I mean legally. Is it possible to fight by the rules against people who are always breaking them? That's the greatest challenge of them all, little one, and it's the only right thing to do. I'm not a little one, kind of are. Of course not. Nobody said that. We should go to Father Snowy. He'll sure help us. Good idea. He must be connected to the orphanage. Now, we're better off going to Dr. Knightley. He's a good specialist. And he may have connections at the asylum. Exactly, he lives in the suburbs. He's the only one with the blue roof behind the playground. One more thing comes to mind. Where's the asylum located? It's here in downtown on the west side, but by the courtyard, but they won't let you inside. They will. We have our ways. So, we can stop the bad guys from taking the kids out of the orphanage. Especially Johnny. We should try to open a portal on the other side near the orphanage. Let's go. He barks so businesslike that if I understood him, I would listen. By the way, I live here on the north side behind the grocery store. A brick house with the white roof. Come by anytime except weekends. On weekends I help my father with his sessions. And I live here on this house to the left. Be sure to wash your hands, feet, head, and teeth before you come in. Yeah, hi. I'm here to see Frank. Frank's busy. It's a confidential matter. It's very important. The corporation is required urgently requesting knowledge of Frank's location. Damn. I see a future legendary investigator. The hell with you. Get me coffee and a donut, then I'll tell you. I can't think about my morning donut and coffee. In my opinion, they should be included in the budget. Hey, rookie, where's my snack? Here's your coffee and donut. Finally, my ambrosia, the song of my soul. Alright, Frank patrols the waterfront downtown. Patrolling duty there is pretty relaxed, so you won't be bothering him much. But still, don't tell him I sent you. How does one call the North Pole Zone? Yeah. I don't know why I picked that one. Bloomtown High School. to get to this point. But truth is love, and is there much love in Quarles? He makes mistakes, as we all do. I care for him. This is the path God has prepared for him. He needs to make a mistake and discover the truth. I love him, and I don't want him to make any mistakes. No, you love yourself. Love him even when he makes mistakes. Oh, God forbid. I hope he listens to me after all. True faith, takes hard work, Marguerite. Be strong, and God will help you. Thank you, Father Snowy. But I'm not just going to sit back and do nothing. It sounds like that woman didn't hurt to you. She doesn't have to. I'm not her master. But you're responsible for your congregation. Yes, indeed. But maybe God wants her to make things worse so she'll realize her mistake. There's Mueller, lady. How can I help you? I really need your help with one case that's related to Mr. Lewis. Usually everyone asks me about our orphanage, even though unfortunately I have nothing to do with it. A friend of mine was kidnapped. The orphanage has its own superior, Father Adrian. He's doing a good job. Kidnapped by who? You should go to the police. What are you waiting for? Police will draw too much attention. Johnny, the kid from downtown, he played hide and seek. And the car. There were these scary hands coming out of the trunk. Take it easy, child. Johnny is a kind kid. About 11 years old? Yeah, that's him. And these hands from the trunk, whose hands were they? I don't know. They were demon hands, and Mr. Lewis was in the car. He also said he bought the orphanage and that he was going to take the orphans to the asylum. Demon from the trunk said that? Oh, it was Mr. Lewis. Don't you believe me? I do believe you, but your story seems incredible at first glance. What do you think? Mr. Lewis, as an authority figure, is more susceptible to sin than anyone else. The demonic hands must be the hands of those possessed by the demons of their passions. I do hope that your young soul will not cast lies and slanders in the house of the Lord. No, I'm not lying. Then what do you make of it? I'm going to save him, but I need your advice. And I want to do everything according to the law, but how do we fight those who break the law? Mr. Lewis won't listen to a word I say. You know what a wise man used to say? There's always bigger fish out there. But the bigger fish need proof, not just words. You need to prove that your friend is in the asylum. The head of the orphanage, Father Adrian, won't let his wars come to any harm, don't you worry. They both seem to be in on it. Can you be sure of that? Come back when you know more. I'll do my best to help. Meanwhile, I'll pray for Johnny. Can we talk about fate? Sure. Why does God have the power to create a stone so big that he couldn't lift it? You're a curious little girl, aren't you? Well, let's think together. Can you make a pie if you yourself are the flour, water, and apples inside that pie? If I were a dough apple girl, then yes. I think I could. I might not taste very good, but still. No, you're not a dough apple girl. You're just a mixture of water, flour, and apples, and you exist by the laws of flour, water, and apples. Then no, they can't move. Exactly. So God molded our world from the outside. He's not a being inside of it. So this stone you speak of exists only in our world. So we have two different systems. We can't bring the stone to God's system or fit God into our world. Do you understand? So we can't, right? Particular completeness of any system of axioms cannot be proven from within that system. To prove that God can't lift such a stone, we would need a different and more general language. So we construct a more general language, of which the language which gave rise to the paradox is a particular case. God is incognizable. He cannot be expressed by a human concept, and it's hardly possible for the humankind to create some absolute language that would reduce the paradox of omnipotence to an isolated instance. Does that make more sense if I put it that way? The Bible teaches us that although God can do the impossible, it is not a question of what is actually impossible, but only of what is impossible to man. Omnipotence does not imply that God can do something that is contradictory, otherwise God could cease to exist. For a being who cannot be, it is impossible to decide that he will no longer be. God cannot contradict his essence, and his essence is beneficent. Therefore, he cannot, example, lie. I think the denial of evil and sin is more proof of omnipotence than refutation. I see. Well, that was a long story. It's my job to speak about God for a long time. Let's change the subject. Bye. God be with you. That was fun. I need help with something in case, Mr. Lewis. More specifically, into the asylum, right? People are always coming around to ask about a relative or a friend release. Can that be done? With the new laws, no, it's practically impossible. They get money for patient care, and naturally a big chunk of it ends up in their pockets. Their patients, or rather their victims, are prescribed endless new treatments, all merely a waste of time. Someone I know has been kidnapped. Is that so? Please sit down and discuss it. Tell me, who's missing? Not missing, kidnapped. Johnny, the kid from downtown. We were playing hide and seek, and the car. Then there were scary hands coming out of the trunk. Take your time, I think I know what you mean. He's that nice boy from the 6th grade. Yeah, it sounds like him. You're saying he was kidnapped by some scary hands from the trunk? Yeah, that's right, and Mr. Lewis was in the car. He said he bought the orphanage and that he was going to transport all the orphans to the asylum. Little Johnny said that? No, he didn't. It was Mr. Lewis. So what do you think? Mr. Lewis could certainly afford to buy every seat on the board of trustees, and his heart is black enough to harm perfectly healthy kids in the asylum. Scary hands from the trunk is a classic trauma imagery. I do wonder what you're going to do about it. I'm going to save him, but I need your advice. My friends and I decided to do whatever we legally can, but we don't know where to start. That's commendable. We need to write a police statement and find witness corroboration. You can't go to the police. They'll just move John somewhere else. The police are too slow. In that case, you need some proof that Johnny ended up in the orphanage. If you bring proof, I'll think of something. That we stake out the orphanage? And if we don't find anything, we'll go to the underside. I'll definitely be watching you in the future. Be more careful around your therapists. Oh, that's a real Manhattan. Except the statue is wooden. The French have crafted a bigger statue, though. Diego, how do people behave in administration? Do you swear a lot or be really polite? Look, Emily, it's complicated. On one hand, people there are paid from your mother's and grandpa's taxes. On the other hand, they control your lives in more ways than you can imagine. I don't get it. Are they servants to the people, or they're exploiters? That's the great mystery of bureaucracy. When you can no longer live without something, it begins to rule your life. Excuse me, can we come in? It's closed. Demand aggressively. Or could you please open? You can't get much further with a kind word and a gun than you can with a kind word alone. Open now, please. I hear you being silent. What do you need? To the mayor. The mayor is busy. Come back tomorrow. No, not the mayor then. To whom then? My mom. She works here. I haven't given birth to anyone yet. Well, what? Wow, that's a surprise. I forgot this girl's name already. That's why I didn't pick that one at first. Girl, what do you want? You got nothing to do. My friend was kidnapped. That's terrible. We should call the police right away. Why can't we speak to the mayor first? Sweetie, that's a job for the police, not the mayor. Okay, call the police. What was your friend's name? John. And who kidnapped him? Mr. Lewis. You idiot. We can call him here and question him right now. Wait here. Emily, it's a trap. We have to get out. Or maybe we can infiltrate the creep and creep into the villain's lair. It'd be absurd. They'll drug us and we'll never see daylight again. Oh, we'll wait for him. Mr. Lewis, Citizen Emily has some questions for you. She says you kidnapped her friend. What? Me? Kidnapped? Why? That just can't be. I saw it. I'm not the only one. Bro, she must be exhausted. I'll give her a ride home. Emily, where do you live? Don't get in the car. Isn't good. We should have run when we had the chance. Yeah, probably, but it's too late for that now. Yes, do take her home. I won't be a part of this. You're already a part of it, and you're up to in your ears, Rose. Seriously, get in the car. I won't. Huh. Oh, I didn't see this coming. probably should just accept defeat and stop wasting items, because yeah, now I'll actually think before I make choices. This is the craziest schedule I've ever seen. The even number of weeks in the lunar calendar. Monday, Saturday, Friday 11 to 2 p.m., lunch, noon to 1 p.m. There's a postscript that says the dates are relevant to Alavari. What is that? The Hebrew calendar. They have 385 days in one year and 353 in another. That's a nightmare. Luckily, we're here on a working day, so it would seem. Excuse me, can we come in? Oh, cool. Let me in to the mayor, or I'll file a complaint. The mayor's busy. Come back tomorrow. Not the mayor, then. To whom, then? Rose, wow, what a surprise. Girl, what do you want? Have you got nothing to do? I need to see the mayor. It's a personal matter, and you'll have to wait until August. There's one window in the schedule after the fair, but I need to see the mayor now. It doesn't work that way. You need to issue an inspection of the orphanage right away. What for? Just check if everything is okay in there. Alright, girl, I'll forgive you this time. But if you interfere with my work again, I'm calling the police, and they'll take you home, or your mom will spank you with a bell. So find something else to do. And how do we get to the mayor if they won't even let us through the door? I don't know, through the window? Nice idea. Wait, we're really doing that? Of course, we'll organize a rally that he will see through it so he comes out to check what's going on. Remember that noisy kid? What was his name? Preston? I sure do. We don't make much of a crowd by ourselves. If we want a crowd, we need him. Alright, let's ask him. Emily, I think we should strike Mr. Lewis with some bureaucracy first. Let's talk to the Gorons before we go to the underside. Hey amigo, I have a warrant here for your eviction. What? You're gonna throw an old man out on the street, Frankie? Tanto obstinado. I'm giving you one last chance. The next officer who comes not going to be nearly as nice as me. Yeah, let them come. Like hell, I'm moving out. Stuff I don't get. Hi, Emily. Hi. Can you just let him stay here? He's in violation of the law. There's nothing I can do to help him. I've been postponing his eviction for 2 years now. Maybe you could use some help? It's not me who needs help, but Martin, the old nut. Maybe you could try convincing him to leave? Anywhere he goes would be better than jail. But just so you know, if you're expecting a reward, a certificate of appreciation is the best I can do. Why are they evicted? Because they're crooks, that's why. They claim that my house disrupts the urban landscape. They keep pointing at some piece of paper and screaming at me. You know, there's just no justice in this world. The sooner you understand this, the easier life will become. Why don't you want to leave? This is my home. Do I need any other reasons? Mel and I lived here happily for 40 years. I won't betray her memory. I'd rather go to jail. Before she died, she said, I want you to move on for both of us. I hope you'll find the strength for this. Look for it in the backyard. She winked at me one last time. Memories of her are the only thing I've got left. That's why I spend so much time sitting in our backyard. And all they want you to do is toss me out. Can you tell us about your life? About Meryl? My beloved Meryl. Look at these garden beds. Lush flowers, the rare harvest varieties used to bloom here. Yeah, she knew a lot about flowers. Me, I can only grow simple vegetables. She's the best thing that ever happened to me. You know, it's funny, but she was from a rich family, but she gave up her luxurious life to live here with me. Wow, like a fairy tale. That's right. She also gave me this key. The key to her heart, she said. Isn't that fabulous? And very romantic. Jeremy, do your spark. You can do it. I've seen it. It's over for Jeremy. Mark will defeat him. Spark? Why do you keep saying that? Bugs don't make sparks. Jeremy is special. I saw him. A little sparrow with a lightning bolt. What the? Yes, Jeremy, the six-legged Lord of Lightning. Whoa. Your coins, please, gentlemen. Jeremy won. Can I join you? Well, we've never had girls in bug battles before. Right, you're all afraid of insects. I'm not afraid. Men's Council, huddle up. We have a decision. The Men's Council has agreed that you may participate in the bug hunt. I need a new gladiator while Mark recovers. He got struck by lightning. Catch me a Night Stalker. I need a wall chewer beetle. I want a sandwich beetle. Well. The Men's Council hasn't kept up with catching bugs at all, has it? I'd faint if I knew how. Our traditions have been spurned. The glorious days of our bug brotherhood are behind us. Don't panic, boys. You're in good hands. The crisis will only make us stronger. Have courage, mates. They're everywhere. Behind the rock club, the schoolyard. I saw one behind the radio station. And check out the destroyed building behind the bookstore. Now how am I supposed to catch them? With my bare hands? Of course not. Here you go, butterfly net. Our main weapon. Happy hunting, Emily. Yeah, I might not do that. Martin, I can't stand here knocking all day. Don't be a fool. Come to the flower shop. Meryl left you a note. Oh, hi there. We need to get everyone we can in front of the administration as soon as possible. Can you help me? That sounds complicated, but not too complicated for me. Great, then you call Ramona. You guys are close, right? Bye. Wait. For the world to give you something, you must give something to the world. What a peculiar aphorism. How about you help me and then I'll get some people together for you. Okay, what can I do for you? My dad's real busy, doesn't have time to help everybody, so he sent me off to do some good deeds. And I could use some help. Ron won't be coming today and the others just want money. I see. Well, let's go. It's really good deeds. Now we need to cover the bottom of the window frame with this paint. Go on, do your thing. I can't reach. I'd ask you to hoist me up, but you're a lady. So let me lift you up and you can paint it. It's like a violation of personal space. I'm not really sure what you mean, and that's exactly the problem I'm talking about. Okay, do we have paint? This needs to be carefully painted on the bottom of the window frame. Now these people are protected, I hope. I was born in 1951, at the outskirts of the city. You don't have to recite your biography. This isn't an interrogation. It's nothing interesting, really. I'm Emily, just Emily. Dad says there's something special about every person. Really, Emily, you're cool. Don't belittle yourself. See, even the dog agrees with me. How do you know? Maybe he agrees with me. I just feel it. I didn't spend much time with the other kids in Chicago. I was more into books. I like books too, especially with cool covers. So, we also have a vinyl record player in the living room. I have one too. It's this year's model. Okay, never mind. You seem to enjoy talking about yourself more than listening to me. It's true, I do that. Dad says you have to broadcast a positive energy to the world. Sorry, I don't mean to offend you. Apology accepted. I live here with my father. He's a famous mystic. How's that? He does some card tricks and scams the old ladies? Hey, don't say that. He helps people get their lives together and protects them from the entities of the spirit realm. When I grow up, I want to be just like him. I'm going to help people. Everyone will love and respect me. And pay me, of course. Now it all makes sense. But yeah, what are we really doing? Protecting the residents of the town from evil spirits and misfortune? How will green paint help with that? Look, my dad is very good at magic stuff. Just trust me. No offense, but let's just get this over with. Yeah, sure. We'll take a shortcut. We need to protect the residents of this house too. Paint the frame? No, that won't work this time. We need a sonic spirit repellent. Probably more reliable than just paint. That's what I say. Always say to Dad. There are different endings that could be dealt with differently in different ways. Are you going to offer to lift me up again? No, I could do it myself. Just explaining what I'm doing. My God, Emily, that boy is just being used. His father is a crook. I got that already. We should explain it to him. I agree, but we have to wait for the right moment. Sorry it took so long. Aren't you getting bored here? Oh, let's get a move on. Oh, sorry, buddy. I won't leave you for that long ever again. You clearly don't understand him at all. Did you learn anything about what happened to Johnny? We went to the orphanage and I think we saw him walking in the courtyard. So why didn't you break him out? We called him, but he didn't pay any attention to us. There was also some kind of strict priest there, very intense vibes. Well, at least we know now he's being taken away yet. That's a good thing. And Mr. Lewis, can you remember anything interesting about him? He came to see Dad a couple times, but I didn't overhear anything. I remember he left with a new ring and a pendant. The ring had an amethyst in it, I think. It helps turn low vibrations to high vibrations. There was also a pendant with ophalite. Mystics use that want to strengthen their connection with the astral plane. Damn, it all adds up. No offense, but let's just get this over with. Yeah, sure. Let's take a shortcut. We just have to listen to the old lady's complaint. There's a noise. It sounds so grating. Can't you hear it? What? You can sense ghosts too, little buddy? It's okay. I bet my dad can help you with that too. Hello, did you call Charles Bond Mystique about the noise? Yes, young man, I did. Can you hear that frightful noise? Yes, I think I do. You think so? I'm going out of my mind here. I'm no expert, but maybe it's a rock and roll club literally right next door. I get the feeling your four-legged friend is detecting the presence of ghosts. Goodness gracious. Real ghosts? Are you sure? I'm afraid so. Excuse me, ma'am. Are you sure that sound isn't just coming from the rock club? My dear girl, sometimes nasty noises come out of there now and again. Maybe that's all it is. Emily, I'm sorry, my friend. Sorry, my friend doesn't mean that. There's no one at the club right now, and there's still that sound. Look, there's a radio hidden in the bush. I think that's the source of the noise. We need to do something. Discreetly turn off the radio in the bushes. You know, sound pollution can be detrimental in your health. If these vibrations are coming from another plane of existence, you can't eliminate them by yourself. So what should I do? We should call Charles Bond Mystic. If you hang quartz at the focal point of your house, you'll feel much better. Also, bringing a Tibetan bowls clears the energy of the house. My dad always says so. Oh, you must come as soon as you can. I can't stand it anymore. We just stopped the noise. Thank you for your help. Is our deal still on? Yeah, I'll rally some people near the administration. Give me a few days. Alright, but it can't be like only 3 people. Sure, no problem. I'll round up half the town. I'm gonna go now. I need to charge my sapphires with positive energy. Wait for my call. Yeah, good luck. Bye. No more delivery delays. Did you convince the driver that being on time is crucial? Kinda. What a delight. You're an amazing young lady. Please accept this book as a token of my gratitude. What does it even mean? Like, it says the main quest is to go to the orphanage, but every time I go there it says talk to the adults. I guess I have to use up a couple days and then something will happen at City Hall that'll distract them to let me go. So now it changed. Well, the fast forward isn't working. Oh, there it goes. I had to press it 12 times, but it worked. Yes. Can I speak to Emily, please? It's me, Preston. Yeah, I'm calling to let you know we're going to rally outside the administration building. We're getting ready. Come on over. Great, thank you. I'll be there soon. Hey, I got the crowd together like I promised. Yeah, very impressive with a crowd of kids. What did you expect? The dock workers union? I don't know. I really appreciate it though. I really do. Thank you. Just straightening out my karma. When you're ready to start, meet me at the administration door. Hey, we're rallying here. If you leave, everyone will break up. And we'll lose Johnny for good. Well, might as well start. Lemonade. Oops. Oh well. So we're starting a riot? Let's go. Come on, just like the practice. Down with the government. Where are the bike lanes? Hooray for wildlife protection. Hydronize for the people. Hydrazine for the people. But we didn't practice. What are you doing? We have to practice first. Bug fights, bug fights. Free the inmates of the orphanage. Tax deductions for young entrepreneurs. Bring back baseball. We're tired of Lewis's villainy. Comply with at least some of your own laws. Bugs need athletic privileges. I'm selling my garage. What happened to Johnny? Yeah, what happened to Johnny? And where the hell's Johnny? The city needs some good vibrations. Special facilities for school clubs. Lemonade. Who wants some lemonade? We need our space program. The administration needs to be held accountable for its inaction. We want a new mayor. What's going on here? Revolution? Mr. Mayor, it's just some kids playing democracy, never you mind. Who started all this? I did. What are you doing here, little girl? Go do your homework. What homework, Rose? It's summer. Well, I do have to practice my debating skills before the upcoming election. Why not with the kids? Mr. Mayor, you can't be serious. I don't think... Rose, they're our fellow citizens. We should be instilling them with a sense of pride in public debate. You don't want them throwing rocks just and causing a ruckus at night, burning tires, do you? Oh, sir, I don't. Well, then, you go mind your own business. Go make some coffee or something. Actually, I'm doing the tax budget projections right now. I didn't know we did that. Mr. Lewis is doing very bad things in Bloomtown. That is a very, very bold statement, young lady. What proof do you have? A kidnapped friend is being held by force at the orphanage. We know that Mr. Lewis is preparing to move the orphans from the orphanage to his asylum. How would he do that? Get more budget money. But in any case, he'd be spending it on patients. No, he wouldn't. Oh no, that would be most despicable. And you all can confirm her words? Just say yes. Yes, she's telling the truth. Yes, we believe her. I saw it myself. Well, I believe her too. Okay, alright. I'm a fair mayor, a decent mayor. I always listen to the citizens. Remember to tell your parents before the election. Rose, call the Chicago inspectors. Have them search for the whole orphanage. I'm afraid that's impossible, sir. The inspectors are on vacation until the end of the month. We need a member of the clergy and a qualified psychotherapist to form a commission. We have a psychotherapist in town. And a Holy Father, too. Wait a minute. Dr. Natalie and Mr. Snowy, right? No, they wouldn't walk down the same side of the street together. If you can convince them to visit me together, I can give them the credentials they'll need for the inspection. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Anything for my beloved election community. Okay, everybody get to work. You kids talk up the committee. Rose, coffee, and those, what was it you were filing out there? Projections? Yeah, right. Finish filing them after the coffee. Great job, guys. You can go home now. Ah, we got it. Kids together, strong. Yeah, you didn't really accomplish anything. They were just yelling random things outside City Hall. How can I look in the orphanage? Okay. I feel like somebody really should have proofread certain things, and because like I'm enjoying the game and all, but like there are certain things that are just terrible. Like the quest and map system is terrible. Like there's so many spelling errors and like missed words and sentences that really shouldn't have gone unnoticed. Like I said, I'm not saying like it's a terrible game, but they really should have done some like I don't know if the word proofreading or just like, you know, play testing or whatever to find these little mistakes, because it's not like there's just one, it's like a lot. Although sometimes I have to read a sentence like 3 times because it's just like, wait, that doesn't make any sense. It's missing a word. Great. Oh, what's all the sirens in my neighborhood today? It's like there's always like either like a crime or a fire in my neighborhood like every 10 minutes. Probably not, but there's always like sirens. Like some days it's just like literally like every 10 minutes and there's like a police car or like a fire engine going by. The mayor has authorized an inspection. Will you help? Thanks, then I'll go for the children. That's great. Thank you very much. Go to the mayor's office while I check on your partner. And who my counterpart be, may I ask? You're going to find out anyway, so you better find out now. It's Pastor Snowy. Well, that's a surprise. It seems I suddenly have an unusual number of clients in my schedule for the upcoming eternity. It was nice seeing you, Ellen, but I think you should go. The children's lives are at stake. By a miraculous coincidence, the people of faith are to blame. What a surprise. Hold on now, Emily. When exactly did everyone start automatically believing everything you said? It's entirely possible that you're merely making up fantastical stories for their attention. You were sent here against your will from Chicago, wasn't it? And your compensation for your lack of attention at my expense. Then why are you changing the subject? It's a maneuver designed to get the patient's problems faster. I'm not your patient. I'm a concerned member of the public. And someone here is trying to avoid confronting some kind of trauma which is bad for his psychiatric health. How dare you use my techniques against me? Mr. Snowy, on the other hand, immediately agreed. Well, that's just plain old-fashioned dirty manipulation. No, it isn't. Yes, it is. So what? And that, my dear, is that the problems of the orphanage children matter for the appropriate supervisory authority, which at present, to my deepest regret, is the church. The doctors and the orphanage are also involved. There's a lot of different people guilty of a crime. Alright. I have a burning, overwhelming desire to be a better man than all of them. Enough to put aside my indifferences to Mr. Snowy for now. But you'll owe me one. What kind of one? I don't want to be in debt. I don't know yet, but the sooner you start, the sooner you get used to living with it. Even when I solve other people's problems for free, why do I still end up owing someone something? Emily, I wish I could somehow protect you from adopting that perspective. And be careful about talking to me in here, you know, in front of... Slow down just a little. Taking this down. Good afternoon, young lady. How may I help you? The mayor has authorized an inspection. Will you help? Of course, child. I'm here to help everyone. Thank you very much. You go to the administration office and I'll get Dr. Knightley. What will we need him for? For the inspection. Oh no, I'm not going into the same building with that godless man. But children's lives are at stake. I'm sorry, but I can't be sure that you're telling me the truth, child. Dr. Knightley, on the other hand, immediately agreed. What? Oh yes, he said he couldn't sleep peacefully while children of Bloomtown were in danger. I'm afraid if you don't join him, he'll get all the glory. Alright, fine, I'll go to the administration. But we'll be equal members to the commission. And it shouldn't be about glory at all. It's just that he can't be left alone with those unsettled minds or something bad might happen. I'll do whatever it takes to change the children. I'll meet you at the administration office. Good old-fashioned lying. Works like a charm. see you at your appointment. You'll see one of the townspeople. I don't mean to be rude, but I shouldn't be talking to you just yet. I've discussed everything with Mr. Snowy and Dr. Nutley, and tomorrow they'll go to the asylum. We're counting on the young lady to persuade more people to vote for the interest of the people. Gentlemen, I'm counting on you. How lucky we are to have such courageous men in Bloomtown who are always ready to help. Yes, Mr. Nutley, and I'll be taking care of everything, of course. Colleague. This is truly a miracle. These two will finally do something useful together. Emily, we'll stall them for as long as we can, but I can't promise you more than 2 weeks. God bless you, child. We need to focus on Mr. Lewis. Time is running out. You're right, we better hurry. How can I check the orphanage? This must be the orphanage. Shall we try to observe the yard from here? Let's sit and wait. Let's wait and sit. And we're not going to achieve anything that way. We have to go to the underside. Alright, sound the call. Oh, Chester, I'll be waiting for you near the orphanage. We'll go to the underside. So, what are we looking for anyway? Proof that Johnny is here at the orphanage? What kind of trail would Johnny leave? Johnny was always quiet and calm. Maybe we could find one of his things. I'll let you know if I smell anything. This room is too clean to be real. Why don't we get Johnny and the others out ourselves through the underside? Look. Look carefully. What's wrong with this bed? It's alright. There's hair on the sheet. Isn't it too much to ask for it to be in order? Perfect order, nothing more. No, that's not too much to ask. Order in the head begins with order in the things around us. Yes, Father. Don't ever defend them again. Don't you understand me? They were thrown out of here. Nobody gives a damn about our things. Whose bed is this? Take him to the left wing and the take-off room. This will be a lesson to everyone. Today you'll be pulling the lever. It's time for you to become an adult. No. Well, at least try. Told you so. Around the underside, genius. We came through the demonic door. I hate it, but you hate it when I'm right. Does Mr. Lewis have a son? It's quite possible. Yes, he does. Who cares? We just need to find Mr. Lewis and defeat him like normal. I hope we don't have to beat his son, too. You absolutely must turn on the TV in our classroom. Channel number 4. Remember, it's channel number 4. Signed, Henry. Aha! Chester, anything to say? What do you mean? It's just some room in the demon world. It's just like yours. That's not true. Look, it's a ghost. Hey, what are you doing here, man? Come on, we'll get you out of here. I'm not allowed out of here. Wait a minute. Isn't that the guy from, right? Yeah, Chester, we know. I'm Emily. Who are you? Me, I'm Henry. Just Henry. What are you doing here, Henry? Here? I don't know. Just sitting here looking out the window, I guess. How long have you been doing that? I don't know. You came here to pull the lever? What? What are you talking about? Al, we know, and I mean, we know everything. It wasn't my fault. It was all his fault. Big Louis did everything. Big Louis? Yeah, Big Louis pulled the lever. I was against it, and that's why you put me in here. Can you take us to Big Louis? That sounds bad. He's in there, in the mansion, but I'm not allowed out of here. Look, he's hurting a lot of people. Someone has to stop him. But what can I do? I'm weak. What do we need him for? We've always managed on our own. Let him sit here by himself. Big Louis, so there's a little Louis too? Well, yes, little Louis is me. Duh. This kid is just part of Mr. Louis. His naive and good-natured childish part is hidden away. You mean like his shadow persona? I think we need him. That's right. If we can restore even a tiny bit of Louis's kindness, he won't be maiming those innocent children. Come with us. We gotta get you out of here. Don't just stand there. But I'm not allowed to leave. You can now. I'm allowing it. Wow, really? That's great. But I don't have anywhere to go. There's shadows of Big Louis roaming the halls. They won't let me through. We'll beat them. And the gardener who works in the garden, he's invincible. I'm totally afraid of him. We'll beat him too. Will you take us there? You have permission to get out of here. It doesn't matter who gave it to you. You're my friends, right? Of course, we're good, kind people, and we protect people like you. Wow, lucky me. So, what do you want with Big Louis? A demon lives inside him, preventing him from being as good as you are. We want to help him. Poor Big Louis. I didn't know it was so hard for him. We've got to help him soon. Luckily, he didn't ask about our curing methods. It's only... I do have one condition. Oh, you... Ouch. Of course, what's the condition? Before I confront Big Louis, I want my memory back. I've been left here before, but not for long. I want to know what happened to Big Louis during these moments. Okay, how do we do that? There are sometimes memorable places within these walls where I can remember things I didn't know before. Okay, show me one and I'll sniff out the rest. And on that note, I'm going to call it a day because I gotta go to work. Hooray! So, see you all later. If you're watching this on YouTube, like and subscribe and hit the notifications. And on Twitch, hit a follow, that'll help me out a lot. See you all later. Have a good day, everyone.